Hello again everybody and welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV video. This is episode 5, I checked when I was editing the video, so I definitely know it's that one. I would like to start off by apologising about the long video followed by the short video and the part 1.5, 2.5, etc. That's because I didn't realise that I could only render 60 minutes of footage. So, it allows me to put in 80 minutes. I automatically thought I'd be able to render 80 minutes of footage. But no, PlayStation and ShareFactory don't want to work like that. And PlayStation really needs to up the recording amount and ShareFactory needs to increase the output rendering amount. So I can get more filmed. So that's all over with now. All videos are going to be roughly just under an hour long. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the game. We have exactly where we left off last time. I forgot to do introductions again. Hello everybody, my name's SerenitySoloGamer and welcome back to the channel. There we go, I hope that suffices. Right, let's speak to Modi. We're still continuing the main story quest. And then we shall be picking up the other ones. The other jobs. So, let's get straight to it. Welcome back, Serenity, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about old traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy man, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to this banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings, made specially for the occasion. They're meant to symbolise... Actually, forget about that. This was meant to be the short version. Being of a design unique to the occasion, the earring served as a security measure. The Sultan's sword won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmith's Guild. Mistress Serendipity is expecting you, so you're to head down there now. Once you've got them, bring them back here and we'll continue. Okay, let's go to the Goldsmith's Guild then. So I'm really enjoying making these videos. I hope you enjoy watching them, and I especially hope you're going to enjoy watching them more now you haven't got little piddly 15-minute ones to watch too. I am putting them all out as of now, 5 o'clock every day. That might change. Greetings, is there something I can help you with? Ah, Serenity, your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself, I'll have you know. I think you'd be very pleased. In case Mistress Mimodi didn't warn you, the box is locked and I'm not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorised to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Mimodi, so you need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan's sworn take her Grace's safety very seriously. Back to the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, so now they'll all be long form videos. You'll have no little ones anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do about dungeons. You may get smaller videos when it comes to dungeons though. Depends how long they take to run. Picked up your earrings yet, Serenity? Yeah, they're right here. Let me just... Well now, looks like the Goldmaster outdid herself with this pair. You best take good care of these earrings. If they fall into the wrong hands, God only knows what'll happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Serenity, because you're about to hobnob with Uldar's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. So I've got to put the earrings on. Yeah, let me see them. This is it, Serenity, your big debut in Uldar's high society. The banquet is being held in the Fragrant Chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure to put on your earrings first or he'll send you packing. Right, well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and ceremony get to you, just be yourself and you'll be fine. So, up to the Chamber of Rule. Thank God for these. Rule, there we are. God, imagine if you had to run all over the city. Blinking at you. You wouldn't be enjoying it very much then, would you? Yeah, if I do have to do shorter episodes for dungeons, I may do the dungeon, cut that, but give extra episodes because of that. A banquet hosted by Her Grace, the Sultana, is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for the arriving guests. We are honoured to receive you, my lord. Please proceed inside. I have my healings.
All hail the Sultana! Your Grace.
Raoban? By right of the Royal House of All, I, Nanimo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Uldar is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets, nor can Her Grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty. Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Uldar, but there is so much more to do. That light, what is it? So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes, you are like they were. Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago. The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, Mother of All, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Wese Tonsul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat Way, Kiskatoga Hats Wadadons. Sisnigem, Fistun the only Lamrai Satai Don.
How you feeling, Serenity? I'm tired. Let me sleep. They said you fainted in the middle of one of the general stories. I had to have you carried back to the hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though. Probably not the sort you intended. I'm sure you get enough rest, Serenity. The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Anyway, I'm glad to see you back to normal. No offence, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. Cheeky cow. Oh, before I forget, the General left a message for you. Said when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story you were telling you when you fell asleep. I did not fall asleep! So, in case of a recording failure, there is the book here that will let me go through the cutscenes. So, hopefully, that doesn't come to that. But, you never know. You never know. PlayStation's already failed one recording so far. I'm not completely trustworthy of it. I avoided to not look at the chat box just in case. I will try blurring it if anything happens. If anything gets said. But I won't be able to do that until editing, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get these quests. Well, finish these quests. And then pick up the other jobs. And then go and do some hunting log. I've been waiting for your Serenity. I trust you are fully recovered? Good, because there's much work to be done. Work that I would have you do. Nice, I'll take that. Listen well, Serenity. This will take some time to explain. Hope you're sitting comfortably, people. My bad voice acting's gonna come in clutch. I've prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eosian Alliance. "5 years ago, we looked on, powerless, as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartano, first by the Garleans, and then by the thrice-damned Primal called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I don't think of my fallen comrades. And of the warriors of light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easy forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all that we've lost, we're reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano with a memorial service honouring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark out the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it? Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa Laminsa as my official representative. Now that's a great many miles to travel, but I've neither the time or patience to wait around while you do it on foot. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstance demands it, as in this case. Though there were others who insisted you'd be granted one regardless. Aye, Serenity, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm for which the warriors of light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Serenity, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way. So I'll go speak. No, I'll pick these up first, and then I'll go speak to Momodi. So more bad voice acting incoming. Greetings and welcome to the Pugilists Guild. We pugilists are specialists in hand-to-hand combat. Through rigorous training, we forge devastating weapons of our fists and feet, which we employ to great effect in battle. There is no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. If you would walk the path of the pugilist, I highly recommend you add your name to our roll. What say you, friend? Yes. A decision you'll not regret. But before we proceed to the paperwork, it is essential that you know some of our guild's storied past. Sometime immemorial, man has used whatever has been at his disposal to settle disputes. In the beginning, that meant fighting with his fists. Such hand-to-hand combat existed in various forms throughout Eosia, each evolving independently of one another. The origins of pugilism as we know it, however, can be traced back to the staging of barehanded bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad styles crashing together on the blood sands. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, there rose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's work to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiator tournament most fondly. Back when barehanded fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants, she took on fully armed and armored gladiators, and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire, of course, and Old R swiftly transformed into a centre of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. This woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practiced here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modelled among the one which she once built. I was doing so well. And there it is, a brief history of our guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, before we can proceed with your enrollment, you must first obtain the Goldmaster's approval. Let me know when you are ready to meet him. I'm ready to meet him. So you are ready to present yourself for the Guildmaster's inspection? Master Hammon is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years the man ruled the Bloodlands as the Holy Fist, though he has since retired in favour of training aspiring fighters. You'll find him overseeing his charges yonder. Go now and show to him the fighting spirit that burns within you. Past time you got your ass here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my, proposition? Hey, you're not my errand boy. There's no dancer, there never was. I'm not doing anything indecent, I swear to the gods. What? You're here to enroll? Oh, well, why did you say so sooner? In my capacity as Guildmaster, I would be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows from each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you find master striking techniques, you will also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize its potential. Yeah! Sorry if I deafened you. I apologise. Crikey, I've spent all this time talking. You ought to speak more, son. It'd give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Alright, joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. Yes. Yes, I have, Mr. Pugilist Hammon. Yes, you have fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny you a place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. To help you on your way, I'll add some names to your hunting log, opponents that might help you own your skills against. And so as to make a budding pugilist of you, here's your very own pair of horror. They're a tad old and rusted, but that'll serve to make you look meaner, I reckon. Now, I have a mind to assign you your first lesson. Arm yourself with your weapons and let me know when you're ready to begin. So from Gladiator to Pugilist. Ready for the reading? I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Just in case it's your first video, just pause the videos there when I count to 3. I read all the words, but I don't read the training tips. The tutorials. Training tips. No, 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 there. Right. So the corner. Don't look, people. Look away. There we are. You can look again now. Don't want you seeing me in my small clothes. So I need to... No! Cancel. That's what I want. So move this set up because I use them in some dungeons. So ready, I'm going to count 3 again. Don't forget to pause. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to read it in that time, just pause it for that time. So what I need to do, I need to change these over, so just do this. Don't need auto attack. That's on that bar anyway. Oh no it isn't. Well, you don't need it. I thought auto attack were there. Obviously not. Looking every bit the pugilist, son. Now the learning can commence. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skills against the vermin of Thanalan. Get out there and put down 3 mammoths, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done. Now, this goes without saying, but I expect you to fight using the horror I just gave you. It counts for naught if you skewer the beasties with a spear or fry them with a spell, say. So, out I go to the Thaumaturges Guild. I don't have to keep stopping to check the recording now. I do it when I first start to make sure it is recording. But I have got the countdown, well not the countdown, the count up running. As soon as it gets to maybe 50 minutes, I've got to look about winding it up. I mean, I'm going to try and get it to 55 minutes at least. 57 if possible, 58. I can't let it go over 59 though, due to editing. Welcome to the Thaumaturges Guild. It is fate that has guided your steps here, friend. Within these hallowed halls, the art of devastation are taught, primeval magics with which to bring about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield the power of thaumaturgy, I urge you to seize this moment and confide in me your arcane ambitions.
Yes, I want to join the Thaumaturges Guild, please.
Yes, there truly was no other answer, was there? Lean closer now, and I shall whisper to you of the Thaumaturges' beginnings. The nation of Uldar inherited its traditions from ancient Belladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Naldfal, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the Order's funereal rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we now know as thaumaturgy. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The dweomas employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. I'm sorry, they're using big words that I don't know. Thus does our guild thrive in the depths of the Arzaneth Osri, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, the divine arbiter of the afterlife. What say you then, adventurer? If you would plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy, let our learned sages guide your descent. Ah, but before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guildmasters that you are possessed with the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which waits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Ready! Well, adventurer, will you join our guild, or do you presume to ignore the urgings of impatient destiny? A wise decision indeed. To prepare for your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of Fundamental Thaumaturgical Principle, all 108 of them. Or at least I would, if such requirements had not been abolished. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they said. I suppose you shall just have to settle for calling upon the collective wisdom of our Guildmasters. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same house. Though they all wield supreme authority, it is the eldest who provides a singular voice for the guild, when one is required. Master Cocobigo, I believe? Basically just went through them all there. Who? What? Oh, Thal's teeth, Thal's teeth, man. Did your mother never tell you to startle a thaumaturge? Look at that expectant face, Cockabigo. This gentleman is obviously a new applicant for the guild seeking audience with our eldest brother. Oh, Philip, yeah. She can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites for the virtuous fallen, but the simple task of keeping our names straight seems ever beyond her grasp. Well, I for one find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, good sir. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling Cockabuki with whom you should speak. What's this? Thal has led us to a new aspirant? Ah, Cockabuki, were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Cockabuki the eldest, and I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of the Thaumaturge Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succinct understanding of our beloved art. Thus I would have your fullest attention. To wield thaumaturgy is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence. The thaumaturge calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manner of adversaries. Open your mind to our sorcerous teachings, and you too shall hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidding chasm of thaumaturgy secrets, for advancements in this art comes only with completion of the deadly and terrible trials. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? I don't know, I don't want to die. Fire! A confident response, your name if you will. Very well, Serenity, let us mark your initiation with 3 eminently practical gifts. My first to you shall be an addition to your hunting log, the names of such enemies that will prove suitable to your training as a thaumaturge. The second and third gifts are the scepter and shield. Instruments you shall need to focus the destructive force of your will. Did you believe your initiation over? My dear disciple, we have only just begun. Take your new weapons in hand and I will set you forth upon your first trial. So, we are moving over to Thaumaturge. At least I'm not in my small clothes this time. This set wants to move into the top. Move set up. Move set up. Because that is one of my main ones that I use for dungeons. As well as Bard and Lancer. So, yep. Recommended gear, equip. There we are. The scepter well complements the avid desire for destructive power written upon your features. Now, we shall complete your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling and thaumaturgy. Huge horned, star marmots and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorceress might and slay three of each of these creatures before returning to my side. Right, so I've got to do the normal moving along things. There we are, get rid of auto. I have to do that a lot. That's a pillar. Right, so what I want to do, I want to go back to Gladiator first. And then just check hunting log. Hunting log, where is it? There it is. Right, so, are these all over there? Tuco, yes. So now, I want to return to Camp Drybone. Excuse me. Trying to cover the microphone up when I do that so I don't deafen you. Deafen you. So now I just want to get these hunting logs done for this one. And then we should start moving up the Thaumaturgy, which is my favourite storyline. Up to level 30 anyway. And then the Pugilist, which is the hardest one, to be honest with you. Not to begin with, but that bloody level 50 quest. This is why I started taking them into dungeons. Where am I going? Where am I going? Yeah, up here. Yeah, start taking them into dungeons to get better gear. To get better levels. Because blinking heck, that gets hard. So Tuco, Mayo Tragus, Vandalus him, not in noble. Yeah, it's fine. There. See, the higher I get the Gladiator up, the better it's going to be. For the other jobs, that is. Because it'll give them more room to grow. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to move my microphone up a little bit. Whoop. I'm sorry if you heard any laboured breathing or anything during the reminiscent cutscene earlier on. My anxiety is playing up a little bit, and it don't come out as much when I'm talking, but when I'm not talking, it comes out a lot. Like when I'm being completely silent. Right, so I've got to keep a lookout for Paralyze here. I don't want that. You can use anything but Paralyze. I'm gonna have to take the corpse out, even though I don't need him. Because he's just going to run to me as soon as I go to the other one. Good, he didn't see me. You'll see not yet ready popping up a lot because I'm forever button mashing the buttons, so it'll come out straight away. You don't need to though, you can press it just like half a second before. And it'll still proc it as soon as the cooldown, well it might be a second. It'll still proc it as soon as the cooldown's finished if you do it like that. But you can't queue them up. Like, you can't press first combo, second combo, and then it'll like stack it. You can't do that. I suppose macros might do it if you're on PC. Not like that on PS4, unfortunately. All this because I need the bloody rotting nobles, but they can't be on their own, can they? They have to have people with them. So shocked he didn't see me. I hope you can hear me over this music, considering my microphone has moved away from me a little bit. It's kind of crawled. So I need to run right down to the bottom corner for this one. Oh. So run. Don't matter if he sees me. I'll just keep on running. Not going to fight it, it's pointless. So I need to get down to the bottom corner for this. See, I could take these ones, but I'm not going to get as many points as higher level ones down the bottom. He's got Noctis's car. I haven't got Noctis's car. I don't know if I'd use Noctis's car on my granny. I'm not calling it a granny in this episode. I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea. So once we get to the bottom corner, then we can move back to Uldar and get those, get the Thaumaturge, I can't speak, the Thaumaturge up, and the Pugilist. How the hell did I forget the Pugilist's name? So I want this. The seismic scream skill raises his attack power, so it's not that bad really. It's just the warning signs in front of you gotta look out for. This will give me a warning sign. There we are, there's a warning sign. You can move back into where the skill's been activated once that warning sign goes and you won't get hurt. But don't walk back into it until that's gone. See? Sometimes though, if you're standing just on the edge of it, you can get scraped by it for some strange reason. There's a fat chocobo! Shout out to the fat chocobo! There you go. No, he's not back yet, so I'll go get this one up here, and then I'll run back for it. Him. Now I don't know whether to do my hunting logs off screen or on screen. I don't know whether, because I'm on such a strict recording schedule, thanks to PlayStation and ShareFactory. Need to be able to do longer. So this is the last one here. That might even put me up to 25. I might be able to get the other quest. Oh, I didn't. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was going to put me up to 25. Alright, what hunting log has he got? Stone shell, kedvap, lead coupling. I can get lead coupling, 6,500. Yeah, that'll put me up. So if I... hold on. Yeah, it's going to take too long to grind it out. Oh, no, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. This might give me it. If I unlock this area... So... here we are. There we are, that's what I wanted. Right, so now I can go back to Uldar, pick up the Gladiator Quest, and then be on my merry way. Gladiator... Here we are. Ah, Serenity, I must apologise for my earlier behaviour. As First Sword, my duty is not only to foster your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers you are not yet ready to face. I did not know that Leovold had become the leader of the Alacran. Had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many and more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime, and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanalan for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicions that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran or worse. If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly, and I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in western Thanalan. If you go there, you may find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days, and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Serenity, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Yeah, I am going to do the grinding the fates later on off camera. You don't need to just have 3 whole episodes of me grinding fates. So Western Thanalan. You know what, I may as well... Cacta. Yeah, I may as well just get these ones out while I'm here. That one... 4. You come here. There we are. Oh, I'm so sorry. I left it on long enough for you to pause it though. Oh. Gosh, I was doing so well as well. Blinking heck. Yeah, I may as well get these while I'm here. Right, so now I've got fire, that's the stronger one, but you don't get your MP up as quick. Nice. Yeah, my little ladybug, you don't steal it. Damn, missed the cut-off point. Yeah, and the ice will give you more MP. The more you hit, the more MP you get. See? Oh, don't need cacti. And transpose will allow you to go between ice and fire, like so. So I'll let you leave this. Once that's gone, oh, you can't because that's in the way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and you can pause it and need the other one as well. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I hope you managed to read all that, and I hope you managed to read that too. Right, so now Gladiator. So veteran gladiator near the hammers. Where is he? Down here. Don't bother level syncing unless you really want to help somebody, because you're not going to get much XP out of it. Right, we're going to have to leave it there for this episode, because I don't really want to be doing the little 15-minute chunks afterwards. So, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and hopefully you'll be back for the next one. I've been SerenitySoloGamer, and if you've enjoyed, please do the normal YouTube stuff like, comment and subscribe, and share if you really like it. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of any other videos that come up. However, you will be notified of the Dead by Daylight ones as well, so if you're not bothered in those, I wouldn't ring it. So I thank you, especially if you made it this far, for coming to the video, and I really hope to see you in the next one. See you later!